Hi, I'm Pam England, and I've been asked to give a 1-minute commentary on what I think modern women need to know. And that would be, as a birth story listener, I see over and over one of the most common seeds of emotional birth trauma, of self-blame, of disappointment, of regret, doesn't arise from what actually happened in birth. It arises from the contrast of what happened to the birth plan. Now, the birth plan was a concept that came about and it seems to have stuck. But in no other time or no other culture has anything remotely like a birth plan been part of birth preparation. How can you assume or presume that making a birth plan will get you what you want? Can you give a birth plan to Mother Nature or to a massive hospital system and say, here, this is what I want, and really expect that somehow your wish will be granted? As I reflect on this, I think there's rarely a day of my life where my list is accomplished. The things I think I'll do or the things I think will happen rarely do. Always there's a surprise, a detour. And I muddle through and do what I can with the day. Did your wedding go the way you thought it would? Does your birthday party go the way you thought it would? Nothing goes the way we think it will. So what to do instead? The archetype of the birth warrior, I'm enamored with it. Because in this archetype, we're not warring with the birth culture or birth in the hospital culture. We're not warring with our body. It just means that you do what needs to be done as you see it anyway, in every moment, no more and no less, without any attachment to the outcome. You just do what seems to need to be done next. And you say what needs to be said next, and you ask the questions that need to be asked next as they arise, and not try to plan it ahead of time so that you can wash your hands of it and just say, they didn't let me do it. They didn't honor my birth plan. And then you become a victim. Become a birth warrior and have the courage to go into this rite of passage in humility and maybe hoping for some mercy, and just do the best you can. And that's that.